Alright, so we are back on the farm today, and we have some stuff going on. We are actually going to be baling our first round of hay this year, and we are also going to be working on. So we're actually getting rid of the harvester silos up on the main farm, just because we're using tillage down here, and it just doesn't really make sense for all of our not tillage or silage to be up here and we're using most of it down here. So we're actually gonna be buying a this. We're gonna be buying these egg bags they got for sale. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, this. The Kelly Ryan egg bagger. We're gonna need that and some bag with it, so it's gonna cost us roughly 13,000, which we can afford, but since we're gonna be moving over and selling those old silos, gonna get a good chunk of cash, which most likely is gonna go towards our new piece of tillage equipment we're buying. And if we get to it today, I would like to start tillage on the rented field from the beyond the JD dealer that is in my terms that I now rent. We're gonna have to turn this up, till that up. That has been tilled, but yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be mixing some feed here up at the feed mixer here. Now, I'm probably gonna be running most of the day in the tractor today because, funny enough, the truck is out of diesel. I need like a giant thing flashing me saying fill the truck up with diesel. And the other problem is we're out of fuel up at the diesel barrel at the farm. So yeah, that's fun. Fun. So yeah, but I get being here. We got 2 bales of straw in the mixer already. So roughly should equivalent this out. So we'll see what we're looking at mix here. So we're bringing the straw down here. They should equivalent out, but they might not be. So we might need to put one more bale in. Okay, that bale went in. Okay, we're gonna need one. We're gonna put 2 more bales of hay in. We gotta go get some silage for it. Which I do believe the wagons are already at the harvester silos, so that's nice. That's really easy for us to go ahead and get them. Now, as of right now, at the JD dealership today, a John Deere, we're not doing anything today. There is some stuff in maintenance, but we haven't got any of our new inventory in yet, so don't gotta come in today. All of the new inventory is mainly pretty much, we're getting all the new tractors in. So yeah, but Jackson is once again out of town. I don't know if where he's at. I did get word that he's no longer in the county jail. I do know that. So we at least know that. And then now we got roughly... I know he still has to go pick up his truck from Jaden's repo business. And he needs to get his semi from there, but he's got to pay a fee for the semi. He's just got to go pick up the truck. Get off here. So yeah, he will probably not be here today, but I know he is gonna need a piece of tillage device and a newer at least piece of... he's gonna need a planter, I know. I think what he say, he might be buying a new tractor. Can't remember. But that's all happening. I don't know what he has to buy a new tractor, pretty sure, because I don't think any of his old ones, unless he runs a small disc. But there's a reason his nickname is Small PP Jackson, because he needs to show off his big equipment. Unlike to me and Jay, where we run relatively not that big of equipment for our operation. Okay, let me see if I can't do it from this angle. On one of those. We'll check the data here on it. What are we looking at? Mixing ratio. Oh, come on. We just need like a tiny bit of some more hay. Like a tiny bale. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Must need silage for it. So, we're gonna go ahead and go into town at the co-op, get the bagger, and we'll see if they don't have like a small square bale for us to throw in. So I'll see you guys when we get into town and I get the truck filled up. So I'm back at the gas station. We got all filled up. We're now down to 5203 for money, and we got the bagger purchased, and they got a new they have 2 bales for us over there, so that's nice. So we're gonna book it on down here now. The truck dealerships still got their massive inventory, and the Dollar General is empty. Well, actually, I don't think they're open yet. Actually, I think they're still looking for workers here. Now I gotta remember where they told me to pick up all this stuff. I think it was this way. I don't think it was across the train tracks. But we'll check it out here and we'll go on with our business. I believe that is where we sell our dried corn. Yeah, there it is. And the bales are over there, so yeah. I should be able to work on... should be able to lift this in the bed. They aren't too heavy. So... we'll put these up here. Oh, there we go. Strap her down. And then we should be able to hook up... yeah, it's a ball hitch one, so that is at least nice. There we go. And we are gonna go get the bales here. So the bales are actually right over here, so I'm just gonna hop the tracks real quick actually. Shouldn't hurt too much. And these are light bales, very small, so I can throw these up in the truck here. Oh, come on, get in there. We will strap them down. They are strapped down. Alright, we're coming back here, and I actually found 4th gear this time. But I now see a new problem. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw the bridge washed away. I know it definitely looks lower in elevation, which is not really ideal. And I gotta Looks like I gotta cut some more trees down because they said to regrow. Alright. So we're gonna have to get this down, but I'll have to go back here and get the wagons. I should just be able to hook it up to the truck. I don't think I'll need to do anything with them. But yeah, looks like my other neighbor has lime field. I think he's gonna be, I think maybe corn this year. I'm not sure. Grass field looks pretty good. It's very green. Found fourth gear again. We're gonna get in here. I do have to get the rake in here sometime today. But we are gonna be moving the mixer probably to the hay area over here so that we just have everything in one place. I would like to make this opening a bit wider. Ooh, are we actually gonna fit? That's gonna be close. I think I'm gonna go in here or hit the wall. Either one works. Now let's see. We should have enough clearance here, yeah. Not clearance, enough room, but you never know. So we're actually gonna put the bag right here next. Should probably move these bales, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna move these bales real quick. I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, I got all the bales moved, but then I realized that's on the wrong side, so we are gonna have to turn it around. I should really get the 3020 or the 1206 up here for this, but I think we'll just use the old case for now. So yeah, let's use the old case for now, because we're gonna be using the deer to load up everything. And then after that, we're pretty much done. I gotta put those bales back in the feeder here, but I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, bales are out here. And we'll just slap her in here. That's perfect, but I like to even out just a tad bit more. Alright, there we go. That's all of that stuff, and I gotta bring this back. Actually, so I'm gonna bring this back, I'll be right back out here. Alright, so I got the gold truck back at the home farm here, and I'm just gonna go inspect, make sure there's no broken axles. Alright, no, nothing. Looks all good. Alright. Well, I will have to go around here and fill up here. Now, I think there was a glitch where one of them, there's like a tiny amount in the second silo. Originally, I thought these silos were a good idea, but they just kind of became in the way here. So I honestly don't really need them here. I can dismantle them and sell them for a lot more money. And if need be, we can put some bins here if we need them. This may be a little bit unrealistic. But you know what? It should be fine. We still got some more chaff in there. But I'm gonna have to bring this over with a tractor for the PTO. Alright, which tractor should we use today? I'm thinking we use the A110 today. You know, we don't get her out much. We'll get her out during planting again. I mean, she's definitely overkill, don't get me wrong. But we just don't get her out enough. She's been sitting in the shed this entire time. I hit the truck. Of course I did. We do have to bring out the rake. I want to get to doing hay today, but I might not get to it. We might have to do that tomorrow. Or in the next episode. I think what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up doing hay in the next episode because I don't have time for it today. Alright, none of the trailers are blocked. It's just doing that for some reason. Well, I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, we are back over here at the cow operation. I gotta somehow... The back hitch, for some reason, it's not wanting to swivel. So I have got to get this down to the bagger, and I gotta get this going. But I think I'm gonna have to once again go through the pen entrance because I just don't want to go. Yeah, it does stuff like this where you try and turn it and it doesn't turn. So be a bit unrealistic here. I don't know if it's a problem with it or if they're... It could be that the thing's just backwards and there's broken. So that's why. I will have to fix that axle here. Maybe I can just bend it to be good again. That's why I honestly kind of don't like these things because you're constantly having to fix the axles on them. One of the reasons I want to get a grain truck right now. And I am on the side. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if it will want to turn into here. Nope, she did it. Honestly, I'm surprised. They broke an axle. I am genuinely surprised. Now I am going to go get the case to go run the PTO on this thing. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, we got the case back here and we are just going to go ahead here, hook it up, get the PTO attached. Sometimes these things just don't like it when you have that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna assume just maybe it's PTO is spinning. That's the wrong button. There we go. It's working now. Oh, here we go. Working now. see the bags there. I don't know if that means something I got filled. Nope, I got. Oh. I may have found out what it was doing. There we go. It's working now. Soon we are out in this one. No. Huh? I'm puzzled. Oh, we got disconnected somehow. Let me see here if we put this closer forward. I think it... I think we gotta have it attached for it to be able to go more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, she is doing good now. She's coming out pretty far. I think I am gonna probably cut to where it's all done with the first wagon. We get a second wagon going, and I'll see you guys when it is all good to go on the next wagon. Alright, so we got this one all done, both of them emptied. We got about that much from it. So yeah, and we gotta get back to the firm here, the other firm, and get the next one on. But I'm gonna take a bit of a shortcut this time through the grass fields because it should be fine. I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, we're back at the farm here, and we are kind of gonna try and send her in here. The last time we tried this, I broke an axle, so, you know, we'll see how she goes. If we do need more stuff, we can always sell some corn, or sell some beans, because bean price is actually pretty good right now. It's not at its peak, so we're not going to sell all of them. But it was definitely better than... It's definitely better than it was a couple months ago. We have roughly... We have roughly around, I think... It'd be roughly around 500,000 right now, from what I saw. But we'll see what we all get out of it. I'm gonna wait till July when it's at peak value. It's June or July, I can't remember. But yeah, it's gonna be a good hefty paycheck. Okay, now we gotta wait for that one for it to do all of its chaff things, because there's still a lot of chaff in that one. Let's fill this one up. So we're gonna have an extra 25 grand in our pockets for everything. Now, I will get down to the cow farm. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, we're coming back to the farm here. It's our, second load, and we have one more load after this. Or else, once again, gonna pull in here. And that trailer is once again doing weird things again. As you can see, we are very short on hay. And later today I will be cutting, but that will probably be in the next video, most likely. Because I'll be cutting that hay. for some good old-fashioned... Hey, but I will see you guys when this is done unloading. Alright, so we're back here, and we got the first one unloaded here. We're about to go to the second one here. I found out it actually does, it'll do just as fine when that thing is just idling, so it's actually more fuel efficient if we do it this way. Well, not inside it, personally, per se. But, you know, close. Good effort, wagon. I'll give you an A for effort. Okay. I'll have to see how much I have left. That axle's looking pretty broken. I might. We'll be right back. So we are unloading now, and we have a slight problem. So I think some axles are gonna need to be fixed. So I'm gonna leg this back to the farm. I'm gonna have to do a fix on these, which kind of sucks because we currently have only 198 in that silo and 15 in that silo. I can fit that into one wagon, but this other 60,000 one is gonna be a iffy one. So what I think I'm gonna do actually is most likely I'm gonna get the gravity wagons to do this. That way I can also just pull them with the truck, and I'm not running into any problems with any of that. It's got a full tank. It's getting pretty long. I don't think we're gonna hit the fence, but it'll be fine. We'll have to... Most likely what I'm gonna do actually is I'm actually probably gonna get a bucket for some of the silage here. Well, on the next loads, I'm gonna probably drop some off here and put in the mixer there so we have at least some feed. But yeah, those axles aren't looking too pretty. Well, I'm gonna leg it back to the farm, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so we're back at the farm here. I somehow made it with this definitely damaged things. Now, the back wagon is enough to where it will work, but I'm actually probably gonna have to get it in to the shop and somehow get it to be fixed. We were moving some corn over a while back. Oh boy, I forgot how much. My yard is a mess. I gotta put this tractor back in the shop. I forgot. So let me do that here. Let me start this up and get it out of the way. We also did have bring this in the deer a while back. The one that's way Grand Force dealership up there. Because we went ahead and put the wide axle on this. Because I actually might be using that as a bale trailer. But what I'm going to be doing here is I will be fixing the wagons here, so I'll see you guys after I get the... Well, actually, I won't see you guys. I will just unhook them there, and I'll have to wait till I get the parts in, because I don't have any on hand right now. Unless I have some in the office here. Don't think I do. No, I do not have any. Wait, hold up. Unless... Are they in the bathroom? Nope. and there's none on the shelf. I need to get me some parts in. And out on the tool bench, no, there's a box. It's empty. Alright, I'm gonna get the gravity wagons and see what... We'll see if we can't use those. If not... Oh. We might have to send it with those. I will have to get a, probably, I don't know, like a brush or a leaf blower here to get them in. And, oh, what happened here? Something must have happened when that tornado came through, because we did have some winds here. Oh, back has a snapback, so. Well, the front one's good, so we're gonna hook up the front one here. But holy axle. I know we used to make fun of Jayen for breaking axles, but I think I'm the new meme here. There we go. The trailer is not blocked. So we're gonna pull this one out. Get rid of the tarp on it, and we are off with our probably final load of, we're gonna cut here through the trees, probably the final load of silage for the day. Also, if we have money, I do plan on rebuying that old Chevy we had. It's for sale at the truck dealership, and the guy only wants $5,000 for it. So we probably will be buying that back, actually, because believe it or not, it was actually a decent truck. I just had a bad cow hauler, but we're gonna get this over here to the cow farm, and I'll see you guys when we get back. Alright, I am back for the final load here. And yeah, we just got a liner up here. And most of it should fall down, but we're just gonna make sure it gets all down here. That's why I got brush and an air compressor, leaf blower behind the seat here, so. We definitely do not want any residue of this when it comes time to corn harvest, when we are trying to get everything. There we go. Stump it out. I'll see you guys when it's done. Alright, it's officially done, and we have a little over 117,461 liters of it. That is what we're going to be using for most of today. I'm going to clean up. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.